On March 11th, 2022, the world was introduced to Disney and Pixar's Turning Red. Although I was pretty harsh on the film in my top 10 animated films video, I recently rewatched the film while high on ketamine, and I now realize that Turning Red might be the greatest animated film of all time. I hate to say this, but I might have been wrong about this movie. And with Turning Red being nominated for Best Animated Feature, I feel like it's high time to break down the reasons why Turning Red should win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, like I just said in the previous sentence. So first off, let's state the obvious. Turning Red is one of the greatest films of all time. The film was an instant classic, and I was a fool for thinking otherwise. Thank God for low-quality ketamine, since it really helped me see this film in an all-new way. I was literally on cloud 9 while watching Turning Red. I mean, sure, I can't name anything specific about the movie that made me feel that way, but I was having the time of my life snorting ketamine and watching this movie. And also, just look at the other nominees for Best Animated Film. Not only were these films not up to my standards, but none of them were on my top 10 animated films of 2022 list, aside from Turning Red. I want to know what the Academy is smoking, because I'm all out of my normal shit. Who the fuck has even heard of Guillermo del Toro or his Pinocchio movie? I'm sure that Marcel the Shell with Shoes On is some foreign movie that the Academy only nominated to fill a diversity quota. I've only seen the trailers for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but I can tell you right now that it looks like one of the worst films ever made. It looks fucking horrible. And since The Sea Beast is some piece of shit Netflix movie, that only leaves us with Turning Red, the only true Kino nominated this year. I mean, we got some amazing animated films last year, like Minions: The Rise of Gru and Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank. But clearly the dipshits at the Academy are deciding to ignore true art, so they can just line their pockets with money from DreamWorks to nominate their own shitty movies. Turning Red absolutely has to win this year. It is hands down the best animated film of 2022. By the way, I may anger some of the shit-slinging apes that watch my channel, but movies made for streaming should be disqualified from the Academy Awards because they're not real movies. They don't deserve the rights of normal animated films. They should have their own category so that they can be separate but equal. And I know that some of you are saying, but PNGtuber, why is it Turning Red released exclusively on Disney Plus in 99% of the world? Why are you making up all these arbitrary rules, then conveniently excluding Turning Red from them? Well, my nosy ass friend, Turning Red should still be eligible for the Best Animated Feature Award because it was originally intended to be a theatrical film, and I think it still counts because why the fuck not? Turning Red just got screwed because Disney was willing to do anything to gain new subscribers for Disney Plus, including prostitution, which may explain the second act of this movie, where the girl starts selling her body for money. I'm not gonna lie, that subplot still rubbed me the wrong way even when I was high on lethal amounts of ketamine. It was not awesome sauce. But with that said, those are the reasons why Disney Pixar's Turning Red should win the award for Best Animated Feature. Even though I won't know or care if it does or doesn't win because I'm not retarded enough to actually watch the Academy Awards. I'm not that clueless. Anyway, I've been the PNGtuber, caring way too much about a cartoon winning an award chosen by a group of old white men, and signing off. Bye!